Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here with my second layout using the Cheeky Studio July kit, which is called Sweet Succulents. And I am going to be scrapbooking today about my two best friends, and we lovingly call each other our wives. So these two girls are they're my people, and we met in New Mexico, and we have all since moved away from New Mexico, but we still talk on a daily basis, and we're each other's people. So before we left New Mexico, we ended up getting each other these matching friendship bracelets, and it came with that little piece of craft packaging that's right there under my hands. It says my person on it. So I kept that because I definitely wanted to make sure I put that on the layout. And then I have a picture of my friend Danielle wearing the bracelet. So that's going to be my photo. Okay, so what I've done here is I have put my photo on the piece of purple striped paper, and then I cut down the pink floral paper and put it on top of the solid aqua paper. And those are all from Close to My Heart. They all came in the kit. I'm using these thickers here, which I don't remember the name of these thickers, but I had enough to make my title, which was fantastic. So I took advantage of that. And then I'm going to take this pink plus paper, or plus pattern, plus sign pattern, I guess you could call it. And I'm going to rip a little bit off the top and then turn it around for the straight edge and do a little bit of a thicker band on the bottom. And I'm going to put these on the top and the bottom of my layout. And I just like the little added weight that it adds to it, and I like having, you know, the bigger one on the bottom and the smaller one on top. And I haven't done that a whole lot, and I really like the way that that looks. And I'm going to make sure that I put my packaging underneath my photo because it's really important. And my title is going to go up there. And what I want to do is I really want to make sure I use a lot of these succulent die cuts, because this is a very feminine layout, I guess you could say. So I want to take advantage of all the florals and just really make them stand out. I took a larger cluster, and then I'm going to add two little branches along the outsides to make it as long or a little bit longer than my title. And I really like the way one of those little leaf clusters goes right in between my two words. And then I'm finding some journaling cards here, and I'm going to do all my journaling on those because I do kind of have a lot to say for this one. And then I took a larger cluster of florals as well, and I'm going to put it in on the bottom of the excuse me, on the bottom of the photo there. So I went ahead and put down my title, and now I'm going to go ahead and put down some of these die cuts here. And I just really like how you can just layer them up, and you can really, you know, make them your own and make them work for you. I really love that. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and layer these two up here and then put them down, and then get my cluster down here, and then I'm going to add one little branch out here as well to kind of mimic what is going on above the title. So I have 3 different cards here, and I am going to go ahead and put those down, and I'm not going to make them completely even. I'm going to have them kind of staggering a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and start working on my journaling because I do have a lot to say here. On this little one, I'm just putting the 3 of our names, and then I will start journaling about my feelings for them and what our friendship means and everything. And then after that, I am going to work a little bit more on adding some more things. So I really like some of these Vicky Boutin words here, and I have one that says the sweetest thing, which I really like, and then there's one that says tell your story, which I'm going to put right above here, and I'm going to layer it underneath the florals so they kind of peek out. It peeks out from underneath them. And then I think I'm going to add one more, and I realize I didn't journal about the bracelet, which is what the picture is, and I'm like, well, that's the whole point of doing this layout. So I'm going to grab one of the circle clusters here, and I'm going to do my journaling on the bracelet on that, and I'm going to actually tuck it underneath the photo so that, you know, it's a little symbolic of, you know, now I'm journaling about the bracelet and what it means. So I'm talking about how, you know, before we left, we all got each other these friendship bracelets. and the packaging that says my person is what the bracelets came wrapped in. So it was really cool. And now I'm going to find one more on here, and I can't remember which one I end up picking. I know I'm going to add something above the smaller journaling card there. I just can't remember which one I end up picking. Yes, let the good times roll. And I just have to cut it down a little bit because it was a little bit too long, so I cut it down on both sides. And then I am going to add one of these flare badges here. It says my love, and I just love these girls so much, so I'm going to add that up here. And I'm going to attach this using some red line tape. I really like that these flares are flat backed and I don't have to use a pop dot. I can just use a little bit of red line tape and it's perfect. And it already has dimension on it. And now I'm going to add some sequins. So I'm just going to use some glue dots and add some sequins in a few little spots here. I'm being very random about it. I'm not being very picky about what colors I'm using because they all go. So it goes pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit here and there. And then that will complete my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like how feminine it turned out. And it was just, you know, these florals are perfect to document, you know, a really good female friendship, I think. All right, so I have close-ups here for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out Cheeky Studio. I'll have all the links down below along with a subscriber discount code. So make sure you go and use that, and you can use that anytime. All right, hope you guys have a great day.